What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Donlorivibes. Here I talk about spirituality and the human experience. I also have vlogs available, so go watch if you haven't. Anyways, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a story time for you guys. I mean, like, it ain't nothing crazy, but it's just a situation that I really I don't know, just wanted to share with you guys, right? So let's get into it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe so you can see all of my latest videos. Hit that notification bell, period. You know what to do, boo. So anyways, I hope y'all day is going great. I mean, you're here, so it must be. And yeah, we're not going to talk about anything crazy today. I just have a little story time that I wanted to share with you guys. So, all right. So let me set up the scenery or whatever. This story time is based on my serving experience when I worked at Olive Garden in Georgia. And this was actually my third job, period, but my second serving job. So, and mind you, full disclaimer, I loved Olive Garden. I still love Olive Garden to this day, but I loved working at Olive Garden. It was truly a good experience. I worked at Olive Garden in Georgia, in Cali, Manhattan Beach, and also in Las Vegas. And all the places, I loved them. And so yeah, Olive Garden is fire. Just talking about it makes me want to eat it. Anyway, get into the story time. Okay, so in Georgia, when I was working as a server in Georgia, first of all, they paid $2.13 an hour. Where they do that at? In Georgia. I don't know if they do anymore, probably not, but back then they did. And so basically getting tips was a big deal. That's how I made my coin. I never saw a check with that $2.13, like, ever. Never seen one check come from that. But I would go in and I would hustle. I was that type of server. Honey, you don't want your tables? I'll take them. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Oh, some people came in, we don't have no seat. Oh, I'll clear this table up for them real quick. Busting my own tables and stuff just to get the next table in. I was a hustler. I knew how to make money, and I was making about like $150 to $200 a day. $200 a day. So I got addicted to serving, honestly. I love serving. I love getting that cash flow every day. I love the experience. I love the adrenaline. I love being my own boss, like just pretty much doing everything myself. Like, my money is on me. Like, if I don't do a good job, it's going to reflect in my tips. But I always make it a top priority to give the best service, to be attentive. And obviously I have the personality that gets along with other people. I'm real cool, real calm, you know, and I also have that little flair. So I loved connecting with different people and stuff like that. So serving was overall a great experience for me, right? But let's get into this story time, okay? So this one particular day, working at Olive Garden, I wanted to work a double. So I opened that day. I came in right when we opened, started my day. I was having a great day. I was making my money, you know, I made up to my little goal for the day or whatever. And the manager had asked me if I could stay because somebody called out, and I was a yes man. Yep, sure, whatever, you know, no biggie. So I had to work a double. So I literally was working all day long, which wasn't a problem for me, right? However, you do know, like, when you're prepared to work all day, that's one thing. Like, oh, you prepare, you got your snacks, you got your water, you good, you get a little break, blah, blah, blah. But this one day, I was tired. Towards the end, I was tired. Like, my feet was hurting. I was ready to go because I really wasn't planning on being there all day. But I said yes anyway. No big deal. I was a yes man. I was a yes man. So no problem. So anyway, yeah. So manager asked me to stay. So I'm like, yeah, that's cool. You know, who's gonna say no to money? Like, no, more money for me. Period. So anyway, I'm working, whatever. So this girl that I work with, she comes up to me and she's like, hey, my family is coming here to eat. They're gonna be here, or they're already here. Yeah, they're already here. My family is here, and there's no tables available except for you have one table that's open. Is it okay if I have your table and I serve, you know, my family at your table? So I'm like, yeah, that's That's not a big deal. Now, to some people, they'd be like, I need my money. No, you can't have my table, blah, blah, blah. Because everybody has their own section of tables. Like, you get like 3 or 4 tables in your section. And at this time, it was dinner time. It was busy, like super busy. We were packed. It was full. There was a wait. And so there were no other tables available except for my table that had just got up. So she comes and she's like, hey, you know, my family's here and they want to eat and they want me to serve them. So is it okay if I have your table and I serve them? So I'm like, yeah, no problem. Sure, go ahead. I'm tired anyway, child. I've been here all day. I'm ready to go home. Okay, HOME. I'm ready to go home. So I'm like, okay, yeah, no problem. Go ahead. So her family comes in. They sit at my table or whatever, and she serves them. Okay, so I go about my business. I have like 2 or 3 other tables anyway, so I'm really not concerned. I'm like, whatever. I go about my business, taking care of my tables. Everybody's good. Everybody's happy. Yes. So then the host gives me my cut card. And what that cut card means is that you don't take no more tables from this point on. Like, you're done. No more tables, nada. You're done. When you're finished with your tables, you do your side work, roll silverware or whatever, clean whatever it is that you have to clean, and cash out, go home. You're good. So I'm like, cool. It had to be like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, something like that. So I'm like, okay, cool. I got my cut card. I don't have to take no more tables. I'm good. Like, period. I'm wrapping up my stuff, right? So as I'm walking in the restaurant to go, you know, get started on my side work, you know, I try to get ahead of the game, get my side work done so I can go home. There's this table and they're like staring like at every server that walks by, like with the mean face. Like, they looking like. So I'm like, yo, what's up with this table? Like, why are they looking like that? Like, are they good? Like has anybody been over there, you know? So I'm talking to somebody else about it. I'm like, yeah, like, what's going on? I don't even know what's going on with them, right? So as I'm talking to this person, I'm cashing out my other table, right? And they had a gift card. Why did I lose the gift card? I'm looking for this gift card, like about to poop myself. Like, where is their gift card? Like, literally. As I'm talking to this person, so mind you, I'm concerned because I'm looking like, why is this table looking like that? Like, are they okay? But at the same time, I'm like, damn, I gotta find this gift card. Like, I got my own stuff to worry about right now. So anyways, I'm gonna find my stuff or whatever. So shortly after, and mind you, I'm talking to the manager and everything because I couldn't find the gift card. She ended up having to just comp their meal or whatever, which, you know, that was a bad thing, but I didn't mean to. So anyway, the girl who I let her use my table for her family, she comes up to me, hey, why didn't you go over to table 300 and why didn't you take that table? And I said, girl, what are you talking about? And she was like, I took your table, so you were supposed to take my table. Girl, that was not the conversation. Like, first of all, what are you talking about? Like, you asked me if you could have my table for your family so that you could serve your family. I said, cool. There was never no back and forth about me taking any of your tables. Like, this wasn't a rotation type of situation. Like, you asked for a favor, I said yes, and that was it, girl. Like, what are you talking about? So then she like, yeah, you were supposed, she turning up on me. She like, yeah, you were supposed to take this table. I'm not gonna say her ethnicity because it didn't matter, but she don't look like me, y'all. But anyways, she called herself turning up on me. I was like, okay, mind you, I'm tired. Mind you, I just lost this gift card, got scolded by my manager. She had to comp the whole meal. So I'm like, girl, what? Like, please go somewhere with this. Like, what are you really even talking about here, right? So anyways, she's like trying to go hard on me. So then she tries to tell the host or the manager or something like that. I said, girl, I have my cut card. I'm going home. I've been here since 10 a.m. or 9 a.m., whatever time we open. I've been here from morning shift till now. You asked for a favor and I allowed you to use my table, and now you want to come at me sideways because you got busy, because you had your whole section plus the table that I had let you have out of my section. So you had more tables than you really should have. Second off, you are mad because you forgot about your section, and now these people is looking mad AF, and it's your responsibility. Like, what? Because if this was a situation, right? Let's rewind. let's say she got overwhelmed or whatever, right? And she sees she got sat in her section. You do one of two things. You could have came up to me and said, hey, do you mind taking this table? Since I did take your table, do you mind taking this table, because now I'm like really swamped, I can't even get to them, like, or I'll greet them, I'll get them their drinks, and then can you take over the table? Or as soon as they sat down, hey, I can't, I really, my hands are full, can you help me? I would have been like, yeah, girl, it's cool, it's whatever, you know, I'm a yes man. I'd be like, yeah, it's all right. Or you could have went up to the host and been like, look, you just sat me and I have X amount of tables and I can't take them. The host would have found somebody else to take the table, okay? But instead, you were not aware. You forgot. You were not even paying attention. You were obviously so busy, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And so you didn't even greet this table. So these people have been sitting there for who knows how long, looking around, nose flared, eyebrows like this, looking around like, who the heck is my server? Because I'm about to give them the business. And girl, you thought you was going to point the finger at me? At me? Girl, you thought I was going to take that table after they looking crazy like that? Girl, you got me messed up. And I got my cut card. Girl, I'm out of here. Like, what are you talking about? So anyway, she was so mad. I think she ended up getting in trouble or whatever about it. Because yeah, that just didn't make any sense. Like, even like, girl, why would you just have them sit in there? Like, why wouldn't you just go up to them and be like, hey, you know, hey, let me get you guys something to drink. Let me get you started, blah, blah, blah. And then find a server to take care of them. There's no way possible that you really thought I was supposed to take that table. Like, there's no way, because there was no conversation about it. So why would you just assume that I was going to take one of your tables? Like, girl, you don't know nothing about what's going on over here. I've been here all day. Like I said, I have my cut card. I'm ready to go home. I'm not taking no more tables. So if she was really assuming that, then that just shows bad judgment on her part. But I really don't think that she was assuming that. I really think that she got swamped and that she really did not pay no attention until she seen them looking mad AF. And then when she saw them looking mad, she was like, oh no, I'm not gonna take that table. I'm gonna put it on her since I took one of her tables. And then I was like, baby, no, I'm not doing that. So anyways, you know me, I'm real boss like. I'm like, girl, like, I don't know what to tell you. I can't take the table. I'm already cut. I've done my side work. I'm ready to go home, whatever. I'm finishing up my table. And so I'm getting their dishes. I'm busting my table, getting their dishes, dirty dishes and stuff off the table and going into the kitchen and putting it in the little dish pit. So as I'm doing that, this girl comes busting through the door. Mind you, the door is right next to the dish pit. She come busting through the door. She said, "You're a bitch." Loud AF. I'm telling you, whole kitchen stopped. I mean, you could hear a fork drop and everybody was looking. And I'm trying to tell you, my life flashed before my eyes, yo. I seen myself grab this girl by the back of her head, slam her face into the dishwater. Girl, who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Who? Because you ain't talking to me. Period. You are not talking to me. Boy. I wanted to give that girl the business. Oh my gosh. I wanted to give her the business. But mind you, I'm at work. I be making this money. I'm in this little establishment. I gotta keep it cute. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, woo, she tried it. So I turned up, but you know, I didn't fight her or nothing, which the old me would have fought her. Like, that day, I knew I grew. Like, that day, I said, wow, I was really tested and I passed. Yay, I passed this test. Because, child, when I tell you that everything in my being, every atom, every muscle, every cell in this body, I'm trying to tell you, was fighting the urge to do some real good damage on that girl. Like, girl, how dare you? I freaking gave you my table. Hold on, I'm gonna let this car pass. Why are you looking at me? Yes, I'm recording. Anyway, I was just like, girl, like, how dare you? I did a favor for you, and you gonna turn around try to set me up, first of all, for failure. Number one. Number two, then you try to cuss me out in front of everybody, like loud, like she was really testing me. Like, I feel like if I turned up on her physically, like she would have been ready for it. She would have got beat up. But I feel like she was really like wanting that action. Like she was really, maybe it's because her family was there. I didn't even think about that. Like maybe she was feeling, I don't know, confident because her family was there or something. But anyways, I'm about to wrap this up because there's a whole lot going on now. It was really quiet. I had fun talking to you guys. But anyways, yeah, so I turned up on her. I was like, you don't know me. You don't know me. You don't know me. Because I had to really convince myself, like, girl, don't nobody know you up in here. And they don't know how crazy you could get. But you don't need to show that. Like, at all. You do not need to show that. That would not be good, girl. You need to come to work tomorrow, okay? So I turned up to the point tears was leaking out my face. I was like, you don't know me. Oh, I was so mad. I was so freaking mad. And boy, I want to smoke from that girl every day after that. I said, I dare her to look at me wrong. I dare her to bump into me. Like, it's up and it's stuck from there. But nonetheless, I grew. And I gotta go because now this leaf blower is blowing. But here, let me walk over here so I can finish my video. Anyway, y'all, I had to get away from where I was at because they started doing the leaf blower and all kind of stuff. Like, really? You see me recording a video? Like, really? But anyway. So I just wanted to wrap the video up and just tell y'all that basically I learned a big thing about myself that day, that I, you know, was able to resist the urge to fire on somebody. I kept my job, I kept making my money, and I put myself and my happiness first. I did not let that girl really get to me. I mean, she got to me in that moment, but by the time I went home and I was counting my bread and, you know, all was well and all was good, I was just like, girl, you're mad. You're big mad. You're big mad. And I had nothing but good intentions. I did my part, and you tried to turn up on me and embarrass me. And you know what? You embarrassed yourself. You truly did. You embarrassed yourself. So kudos to her. Anyways, y'all, I just wanted to share that with you guys because it was a moment of growth for me, which was also a funny story. So anyways, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, let me know about a time that y'all was tested and y'all passed. All right, y'all, have a good day. Namaste.